letting y'all see my ugly mug at the beginning. I'm at the cross trying to get across here. Let me turn the volume up. Just waiting on a few people to come in. Some announcements. Okay, I'm going to turn y'all around so you can see what I'm seeing. I am waiting on the cross. It's right now, do not cross. I said I'm waiting on a few people to come in. I'm walking back to the RV and praying it's not been towed. We got walk. So, just waiting on some people to come into the live to make some announcements. I have good news. For once, finally. Like I said, I'm just waiting on people to come in. When you enter, let me hit the thumbs up and say hello, please. I'm going to turn the flashlight on. There we go. Thought it was on already. Sorry. So, I had interviews and I was really down and depressed earlier because I didn't get any kind of good feeling. Well, y'all hear it here first. I got a call back from the hotel. And I thought I had the job, and I went and interviewed today and talked to Miss Emily, who is going to be my co-worker and supervisor. And if you heard that, you'll catch something. But anyway, about 15 minutes ago, she called. And praise God, let's give the glory to Jesus right now. First, let's start. I want to start with the prayer. I see you guys. Hello, Linda Wilson. Hello, Khadijah. No, I don't like Eppies. Hey, antique little girl. I have good news, guys. So, long story short, I just got a call about 15 minutes ago. And guess what? Glory be to God. I start work tomorrow. I got the job, you guys. I don't know how good or bad it's going to be. They had 2 people quit today, and 4 people quit last week. Their entire housekeeping staff has quit. This ain't the first time. I'm from this town. It seems like about every year their whole staff quits. And a lot of time it's about pay. Okay, how nice of him. A lot of time it's about pay, from what I have seen in the papers and heard, through gossip mills. I know that I'll have a place to park. I can choose to have a room and stay at the hotel, or park the camper and stay. I'm probably going to park the camper and stay, you guys, and just get a room like once a week. Only because the room would take up most of the money that I would buy, And I'm going to get my first housekeeping at a hotel. The business next door, where where this summer I was selling canned drinks, they gave me a referral. The Hampton Inn that I used to work for, that just doesn't have any openings, they also, the manager, the assistant manager, and housekeeping supervisors gave me referrals. And the owner of the business next door, the actual property owner, who apparently is related to the owners of the hotel, gave me a referral, a good referral, recommendation, I think maybe what I'm meaning to say instead of referral. But the fact that I came dressed and ready to work today, and then I had my ID and my birth certificate, she was highly impressed. I told her the truth. I've had problems, I feel, because of my age and because I'm classified as being homeless. I will also She told me to talk to her tomorrow. They're going to help me with the post office with a box to receive mail so I can get my food stamps back. You know, I want to say a prayer. I am a prime example of how God works. He doesn't give you what you want when you want it, you guys. He gives you what you need when you need it. Just like I haven't eaten yet today. Oh, that's another thing, y'all. Tomorrow, of course, I won't get into my first day. But every shift I work starts at 9 a.m. And from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. or whenever you finish your runs is your shifts. Now, here's the good part. After the continental breakfast is done for the guest, we clean it. And we get a free meal. You know, it may just be a waffle or a donut or a biscuit or whatever's left. But by crackies, I know I'm going to have a meal every day I work. How about that? Is that not a blessing? Now, if we can just pray that the camper's not there. So, I have what's needed uniform-wise. The shoes that I wore and pants that I wore and shirt that I wore at Dunkin' Donuts can all be worn for the housekeeping job. And I have barrettes to put my hair up. I have to wear it up, of course. I mean, that's common sense, I think. I'm just so excited and nervous. Let's see. Hello, Melanil. I hope I'm saying that right. What's up, Miss Carrie? I just wanted to jump on here and tell you guys that I have that blessing. I will have 9 days till I get paid. 9. But I've gotten the job and I know I have a paycheck. I have, if I get to park there, even on the nights that I went to work the next day, I'll find everything out like that tomorrow. But right now, I have a little over half a tank of gas. I'm working on food. I have reapplied for my food stamps. But even if I get approved, I wouldn't have gotten them this month until the 17th of the month. And let me address that. I didn't last time. Some rude person said, oh, we know you have food. You got your EBT deposit. Sir or ma'am, I don't know how it works in your state. But in my state, your deposit date is not the same for everyone. Just kind of like Social Security. For EBT, it's based on the very last digit of your Social Security number. The last digit of my social was an 8. So I am one of the last people that gets them of the month, okay? And it didn't used to be that way, but that's how it is now. And the used to be I have reference to was like 30 years ago. And I get mine on the 17th of the month. So what would be, let's see, they left a comment. Now it would be, I think, 7 days ago. 7 days ago is nowhere near the 17th of the month. So I think before you do a comment and try to sound real intelligent, probably check your facts. That way you don't sound stupid. Also, yes, I got the job. I start tomorrow morning. Criminal cold case clips. Please give me the names of the churches. Do you know that I have been to 31 churches in my area? They keep referring me to Burke Christian Ministries and DSS and say a lot of them no longer participate in the programs because I think she said constituents. The people that come there can't afford to. Bottom line, that's what I got told. Another one was a Baptist. Go Southern Baptist. What I was raised. If your letter is not your letter, I don't know what letter means, but if your letter is not with them and you're not a regular attendee, they won't help you. I got that a lot. So I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm trying. I really have tried a lot. And maybe that's why I'm here too. Maybe I'm meant to shine a light on that, because people make assumptions. Or maybe it happens in their area or their state, but in the state that somebody else is in, it's illegal. Just like I know I'm really, my walk with Christ is making something very hard on me. I wanted to set up the camper and sell my jewelry and crafts. And, in the interim, I was also thinking of as a draw to do tarot readings and not charge for them, just do it for tips. Because if I set up a booth and I charge for readings, that's not legal in my state. You have to check those things, In Arkansas, I need to be there. You know what the programs here are for the homeless? There's a big expose. It's the Morganton News Herald. Look it up, about where they were taking homeless people, veterans. I almost start crying because I actually know two of the people this happened to, and one of them lost their life. Ooh. Homeless people, homeless veterans, and drug addicts, and people at the halfway houses in the area. They were giving them a ticket and putting them on a Greyhound bus and sending them to what was supposed to be a rehab center in California. They would get there and some tests would be run, like medical tests, and they would take them to the bus station and leave them. And this was a county sanctioned program. There's a huge investigation about it. Sometimes what seems like help isn't help, you guys, and it's scary, Don't do McKim, what if it's the only way I can eat? I've just been praying on it. And I just feel like it's of Satan and not of God. It's hard. When you're hungry. No, they have been. There's a huge expose. That's why I said the Morganton News Herald. You can type in rehabbies in California, and it should bring up the articles about it. It's been going on for about around 9.5 months. The news broke it. Rebuke. Okay. It is hard. It is a hard walk. I have lost my pride and humbled myself. And I don't want to lose the connection with Christ that I've been able to find, you guys. It's hard. They have been turned in, though. As I understand, the state's attorney general's office is investigating. So, that's why it made the front page of the paper several times. I'm not putting my town where I'm at on the internet. The last time I did, I lost my job, and I just got this one. You can private message me. Anybody that would like to email me, the email is in the description box. If you don't have that, like the Facebook and all that stuff, everything is in the description box. So just let me know that you've sent it. Email is the quickest because I will get a notification, And yeah, you have been. No, the cards, not doing the cards is going to be hard, because I feel like I would make the best money and bring in more people to look at my jewelry, but part of me feels like it's not the right thing spiritually to do, you know? I am in the state of North Carolina, yes, and I am in the mountainous region. That was hit, the part that was hit the hardest by Helene. A lot of us are people that are not used to the struggle, like myself, are really struggling this year. It's been a hard year. You know, when you look at a dirt pile that used to be your home, it's hard. And people can say whatever they want, but it's been really hard to fight this depression. And if it weren't for my faith in Jesus Christ, I probably would have taken my life, honestly. Because to feel like you're a burden to friends and family, to go days without human contact and have people look through you, to feel like nobody and nothing. I feel like if it weren't for Jeremiah and you guys, I wouldn't have anybody that I feel like cares about me, whether I live or die, or whether I even eat a meal. That part's hard. That part sometimes is harder than the being hungry, you know? I'm sorry, you guys. Yes, why? I keep asking. I did a whole live stream. I don't think you understand. I keep saying, maybe, does nobody ever listen? My daughter is sick. I cannot talk about it on here because she's not comfortable. Me talking about what she's going through right now physically. And she lives in public housing. I can stay 3 nights, then I have to be gone for 7 days, stay 3 nights and be gone for 7 days. I'm not going to be the reason that her little man get kicked out and he's homeless. I refuse. I couldn't live with myself. And I mean, I've not talked about it. I'm not going to go in depth about it. But, you know, I did tell you guys he was in the bed with my mom when she had that stroke. He was in the house, and when Mom passed away, even though he didn't see it, he was there. He's not stupid. And he's going through counseling. She has to put Jeremiah first, period. And as long as she's doing that, I can't get angry with her or detracted. She does what she can when she can. But I'm not taking away from him.